Hello and welcome to Long's Toys. Today I have another Transformers review for you. This is Warrior Class Grimlock from the new Robots in Disguise line. So as you can see, here is Grimlock packaged in robot mode. Some cool pictures of the Dino mode here and here. Another cool picture of the Dino mode on the side. Again, instructions, Dino mode, robot mode, app stuff. So we'll go ahead and get them out of the package and take a closer look. Alright, so here's Grimlock out of the packaging. I really do like the black and neon green color scheme. I think it's really cool for a change. It's nice to see something in kind of the non-silvery gray traditional color scheme with the red. So it's nice to see something different, and I really think it's a cool color scheme going on here. As far as articulation goes, the head can move from side to side. There is a swivel here at the shoulder and also a pin here so that this can move in and out. Now, the elbow joints here are very strangely constructed. It's kind of like a piece here that's set up for a ratchet, but then there's almost like a floating small gray piece in here, and it's not really going to show up well on camera. But every time you click it, you have to kind of be very careful because there's like a little light gray piece in here you can kind of see sticking out of the top. And that kind of bobbles up and down, and then as the ratchet clicks, it kind of like tries to jump to the next, like, you know, tooth of the ratchet. And it's just really weird. It seems like because of the way it clicks, it's constantly wanting to push against the green piece of plastic, which is kind of thin and looks like it already might be getting stress marks. So just be careful, because I've heard other people complain about the same thing, so very careful with these elbow joints here. And then the hands can move in because of the transformation. They fold up inside, so not really great articulation there. No waist articulation. In the hips, there is a swivel, obviously, up and down, and a pin, very much like the shoulders for out to the side. Right underneath at the thigh, there is a swivel, so you can swivel there. And then there's kind of 90 degrees at the knee. Not really quite 90, really more like 45. And then you have the ankle can swivel a little bit because of the transformation, but not much there either. That's kind of a tight ratchet. But overall, I think he's got the articulation that you'd need. Like I said, just be careful of the shoulder or elbow joints, the elbow joints. I wanted to get in close. You can take a look at the Autobot symbol on his chest and take a look at the head sculpt. I think it's pretty cool. It's definitely a departure from the normal kind of visor and faceplate, but I think it looks pretty good. I like the gold face with the blue eyes. Alright, so to start Grimlock's transformation, you're basically going to, if you come around to the back, you can see the dino head hanging down here. That just flips around, and there's two, let me see if I can, there's two holes right here, which these two pegs pop into, so you just drop it right down. Very cool. Then you're going to come down here and flip out the dino tail. Now, it does kind of look like there's a dino tail molded on each side, but only this one flips out. This is just molded here so that it doesn't look asymmetrical in robot mode, which is a nice touch. But you fold out the tail like that. Then you can go ahead and peg these two legs together. Now this whole piece is going to flip out, as you can see. The foot is connected to this outside piece, and you can see the big slot right there. There is a tab right here. You can see it right there. And that's what it plugs into this in robot mode. So you just pull that out, and then you can swing this piece around, kind of get the T-Rex hands out of the way. Do the same on the other side, and then you can push them together. You're going to want to rotate this up. Sorry, I'm still getting the hang of this, because you just kind of have to make sure it all lines up. Why is this giving me trouble? Oh, because I'm doing it. Okay. Get the T-Rex hands out of the way, swivel them around, and then come up here, and you're going to want to make sure you get them all the way up before you push it in. got to be something down here. No, this one's really not cooperating. If you could move the hands out of the way, you can see what this is supposed to look like when you push it in, how it's kind of flush with the back leg here. But for some reason, this one is giving me the business. Do I not have the legs lined up right? That's why. I'll move these back out. The problem is that I do not have the legs in the same. This one is, before you push these together, make sure that they are both extended the same amount. Like I had this at too much of an angle. So there we go. Now they peg together. Now this flips around. Much better. So there you go. That was a bit of a how to not do it. You want to make sure that the knees are at the same angle, because if one knee was bent a little bit more than the other one, that's why it wasn't lining up. So now that you have this, you can kind of push it up until it kind of meets. Push these forward. And then that will become the kind of back of the T-Rex. The only thing that's left to do, you've already had the T-Rex hands swung around. This piece here, you can kind of see the seam, and this is going to, you kind of want to move the T-Rex hand back out of the way. But that's going to pop away, and then this whole piece is going to go down, then move the hand out of the way. And then this will come down, and you can see there's kind of a little bevel here. And again, it's going to be hard to see because everything's black. But for this peg, and then you can just push it in. Do the same with the other side. Ooh, that didn't sound good. Pulled it the wrong way. There we go. Swing down. And there you go. Now you have the T-Rex haunches in the right spot. The two hands you just fold in. Fold in. Then you just rotate this 180 degrees to get the dino feet facing the right way. And then, like I said, you want to be careful when you're playing with these heels. I'm just not even going to bend them because I don't want to break them. So here is Grimlock in T-Rex mode. I really like the design of him. I kind of like how his tail drags on the ground like the old way they used to think that T-Rexes used to walk. He's got the little hands in the front, and he's got his T-Rex head, which I think looks really good. I love the green head with the silver and the blue eyes and the little gold crest. Now he does have a little tab here on the back that if you push it forward, it will open his mouth. So you can make him chomp. So I have to say, I really do like the design of this guy. He's mostly black, but the fluorescent green complements him well. So overall, I really like Warrior Class Grimlock. I like the color scheme. I love the T-Rex mode. I like the robot mode. Just a couple little things to watch out for. As I said, the elbows. As you can see, mine's kind of already loose. If I shake it, it jiggles. So you just have to be careful because these elbow joints here and knee joints in Dino mode are constructed kind of weird. So just be careful when you're transforming them or moving those joints at all. The other little snafu, obviously, you saw that I ran into was making sure the knees are at the same angle when you're pegging the feet together to become the tail in Dino mode. As you know, if it's not lined up correctly, then the other panels can flip up. But I think he's a great figure. I really like both modes, and I love the color scheme, and I think he's a lot of fun. Just have to be careful with those elbows/knee joints. But please tell me what you guys think below in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you'd like to check out my Facebook and Twitter, there'll be links below in the description. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review of Warrior Class Grimlock from the new Transformers Robots in Disguise line. Thanks for watching.